one of these scenarios, we're investing $480 per month over 12 periods, so an entire year, because we'll just think about it as doing that every month. And each one of these investments is going to start out at a value of $30 per share. Okay? So let's take a look at these graphs. Again, which one of these do you think would be the best investment? Notice this one just goes up all the time. That looks great. This one starts up and then kind of goes down. Doesn't really look that good. This one here just does nothing but go down and stumble around here at the bottom for a while. Okay? So let's kind of zoom in and take a closer look at this one. So here's the first graph. We're going to start at $30 per share, and at $480 per month, you get to buy 16 shares. Then it goes up to $32 a share. Okay, not bad. We get to buy 15 shares at that price. Stays there for a bit, and then it jumps up to $40 per share. We're feeling pretty happy. We get to buy 12 shares. Stays there a bit, and then it jumps all the way up to $48 a share. Now we're really feeling happy, but we only get to buy 10 shares. Stays there a bit, and then jumps all the way up to $60 a share. Twice where we started. Okay, so we're feeling great. We only get to buy 8 shares though, and it stays there a bit. Okay, so not bad. If we add up all these numbers here, it totals 136 shares that we've purchased, and they are worth $60 a share. So what we have at the end is $8,160. Now, the next graph, it starts out at $30 also, so we get to buy 16 shares. Jumps up right away. $40, we're feeling good. We get to buy 12 shares. Now it drops back down to 30, so we're kind of back to where we started. And then it drops again, all the way down to 20. But notice at $20 a share, we get to buy 24 shares. Stays there a bit, drops again to 15. Now, how many of you honestly would probably stop right here and think, well, I better just wait. The market's going down. I'm tired of losing money. I might as well wait till maybe it starts coming back up. Some of you might even sell. But notice at 15, you get to buy 32 shares. Stays there a bit. Jumps back up to $20 a share. We get to buy 24 shares. Stays there. Goes back up to $20 or $24 a share. And all the way back up to then to $30 a share. So it finally finished where we started. So we bought 272 shares, and they're worth $30 a piece. What do you know? We end up with the exact same amount. This graph was just as good as the first one. Now let's take a look at that last one. Remember, the last one really looked bad. Again, we start at $30 a share. We get to buy 16. Then it drops down to 24. We get to buy 20 then. Then it drops down again to 16. We get to buy 36 shares. Stays there a bit, and then it drops down to 15. We get to buy 32 shares. Then it drops again, all the way down to $12 a share. Okay? People would start panicking, wonder if they should sell and get out. Okay? But notice you get to buy 40 shares. Then it goes back up, stays there a bit, goes back up again, drops back down again, goes back up again. But notice, nobody feels very good through this period. Then it goes back up to $24 a share. Still less than where we started. It never even got back to where we started. But notice, we were buying through a really low period. I know when the market was on sale. So all these shares, they total up to be 344 shares. You're only worth $24. And yet, it's actually the best investment. It's a little bit more than those other two. Okay, so now let's take a look at all 3 graphs again. Remember this graph, it looked great. This one caused fear. This one caused probably more fear and panic. And all of these, remember, they all started out at $30 a share. We were investing $480 per month. Total invested, therefore, was $5,760. Now, remember this one here, the value at the end was $8,160. And which means we had a gain of $2,400, which doesn't sound surprising, I guess, because this one just did great things. It doubled in value over that 12-month period. Okay? We buy for a little bit, it goes up. We buy and it goes up. Okay, everybody's happy. This one here, though, remember, it was just as good. Okay? Even though it went up and then caused a lot of fear and panic as it went back down. We would have had to stay invested through this whole period of time and just keep investing every single month. And this investment was just as good as that one. And what about this one? It was actually the best one of all three. It ended up with 8,256, not a lot more, but who would have thought that this investment was better than this one? Okay. So we got to be very careful when we look at graphs like this and think that we can decide what would be the better investment. This is why dollar cost averaging is such a huge advantage to an individual investor. Okay? You don't have to know anything. It takes the fear and panic out of things. It takes all the emotion out of things. You just buy and invest the same amount every single month, whether it's the market's up or down. And what we want to remember is that when the market is down, you're buying it when it's on sale.